Philly film. Games. It's over.
Oh yeah, brother, welcome back to Philly Film Games! So anyway, out of the way, here comes the leader of the Imperial Force. Make way for Mr. Kilt. So his name's Mr. Kill, you just threw a T so it wasn't so horrible. Don't mind me, I'm just a big fat blob of a man. Shorten their lives, they better be quiet. Oh. I also like how he has a red nose like he's a clown. He's almost like the precursor to M. Bison. Which does make sense considering this is a Capcom game. You gotta be extra careful because those spikes hurt. And down. But I got an extra guy. Cool beans. Ah, crap. I forgot. I gotta do this. Someone shot a bullet! Kill them all! Ah! That's what I always thought was bizarre about the neutral zone. Oh. Okay, another communicator. I need that. Whee! Thunk. In I go. Oh, jumping in and jumping out. Let's see. I took on 4. Take on 5. Oh, and this is the other part. I'm gonna try this gun. I don't really remember this gun all that well. But this was the overhead part. And this is actually an important thing. Because the game really is based on 3 lives. But when you collect those things, which I think I just didn't, you get continues. Which is important. And you can get up to 9. But you could always farm them, which was good. Because sometimes the game got really hard. Let's descend. Regular gun. Keep everything. I think I'm okay. But back to my original point about wrestling. A couple years ago I read this article. Because I have a tendency to do a lot of reading, given what I do. Which is more than just playing video games, as much as I love to do that. Read this article in which they drew a comparison between Super Bowl 25 and WrestleMania 4, as I think what it was. Alright? Now, what they did was compare the lifespans of the wrestlers and the football players involved. And so, let's see, in football you got about, on each team, about 50 some odd guys. And then, I think in WrestleMania 4 there were, I don't know, like, about 50 guys involved. So 50 to 100. 2 to 1 ratio. Alright, whatever. I don't care. Because all it does is bring that down. Cool beans. And they looked at the mortality rates. And they found out, I think, since Super Bowl 25, yikes. This is going to be one of those, isn't it? Since Super Bowl 25, there had been, out of all 100 some odd football players, thank you, 2 people had, two members of the teams had died. Which is like, alright, 2%. I mean, that's nearly been 20 some odd years from now. Makes sense. It's a thing of life. When they compared it to the wrestlers from Super Bowl 4, WrestleMania 4, over half were dead. Half of the people involved in WrestleMania 4 were dead. That's kind of scary. In fact, if you want to get depressed about it, you just go on YouTube and look up dead wrestlers any year, and you'll just be like, wow, they're gone? Like, a lot of people that I grew up with are just gone. Like, ah, crap. And it's a sad commentary. Like, some of them died of natural things. Andre the Giant, he had not elephantitis, but his condition that made him what he is what killed him. Junkyard Dog, I think, had a heart attack. A lot of them die of heart attacks, but a lot of them also are from steroid-related use. And it's just kind of sad to see him go that way. I mean, Macho Man died of a heart attack. Miss Elizabeth died before he did. That's what hurts me. I mean, she was like my first kind of crush. It was like, she's so beautiful. And I did not, well, because I had no clue, because I had left wrestling years ago. I had no clue. Why are you jumping that way, you twit? Get up there. I had no idea that she and the Macho Man got divorced. Oh, crap. And because I knew they were married before they had, before she was debuted as the first female manager in wrestling. And then they actually made it look more official by getting married at a SummerSlam. I think like 89 or 88, something stupid like that. And I'll have to hold on to that story because there's PPP! We have found an intruder. We're going to attack. Come on, die. 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 There you go. So, I had learned, I didn't even know she died until I was going after my master's degree. And I had a buddy, he was getting his PhD, and he had written his master's thesis on wrestling, of all things. Rocket launcher, best gun in the game in this. Hands down. It makes everything easier. Yeah, he had told me that she had died, and I was like, are you serious? I mean, she only lived to be in her mid-40s. She was living with Lex Luger, so I hold Lex Luger responsible for her death, period. Take the bazooka, because it's the best gun. I don't really need yellow. I'm trying to remember. I forget if she died of an overdose or if she committed suicide. But anyway, she died in Atlanta. That's the only reason why I even know this stuff. Because a lot of wrestlers at the time were living in Atlanta because of Ted Turner and WCW and all that stuff. Which that was an interesting time, but I had really not gotten involved in that because I just didn't care. Dude, that hurts. Why would you call me a nerd? You poopy head, eat bazooka. You too. Don't call me a nerd. Okay, what do you got? I forget what this dude does. Don't be hasty. Really? That's all you're gonna give me? That's what I miss about NES games. These guys who just give you the most worthless information. But yeah, the fact that she was dead just blew my mind. And then, just the mere fact that half of the people involved in WrestleMania 4 are dead. It's amazing to me that's a thing. And it's not like it's like, oh, that's kind of interesting. No, it's a big deal. That, this sort of thing is happening. I mean, some guys got out of it, like one of my other favorites, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, who had the best laugh of all time in wrestling. He got out, he started a Christian ministry, and I'm like, are you serious? The guy whose theme song was money, 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 money. Everybody's got a price. The $1 million. Oh, how did the theme song go? I'm trying. Get up, stupid. Let's see. The theme song went, everybody has a price. Everybody's gonna pay. Because the $1 million man always gets his way. And then they had the background singers. Money, 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 money. Oh, so awesome. More awesome. Whoa, hello, little guy. Crap. Alright, boom. Just like that. I ain't afraid to shoot, little guy. If he has it coming. Now, why would you... I'm dead. I figured. But we can talk more about that next time on Philly Film Games. Because everybody has a price. And everybody's gonna pay. Because the $1 million man always gets his way. That was dumb.